You ready to film another exciting episode? Real good at doing stuff?
I can't wait.
Gotta be more exciting.
I can't wait.
Okay, good. There we go.
What are you doing, my brother Mark?
Oh, I'm trying to put my belly pan back on.
Oh yeah?
Correct.
What do you need that for?
Well, in case this mod motor decides to mod motor.
Oh, that doesn't happen. You got little faith.
I have faith in it, mod motor.
Right. So what we gotta do to get ready today?
Spool, yes.
Ride height.
I got ride height done already.
Okay, ride height's done. I see you got these fancy new Pro Jacks from, where'd they come from?
Performance Fab.
Okay, from
Don
Lamana. Gotcha. They're pretty snazzy. We got that. Spool a time or two, and hopefully go make a hit. Great success.
Very nice.
Very nice. Alright, I'm in my ultimate super tuning station where I do some of my finest super tuning. And today, or that pass we're looking at is a pass that Warpath just made, which kind of sucked. It went pretty slow through the 60 and looked weird. Well, what caused that was the trans brake got re-bumped right here, and that kind of started the boost curve over and just jacked everything up. And I think what had happened was the trans brake switch got switched around for Brad when he drove it, and now it's not in the optimal place for Lyle. So we're going to switch it back, and I'm sure we'll get better results. We'll turn things up a little bit at the same time. All right, Lyle Bornetsky.
Yeah. We went A to B, a little slower than expected, but we think we know why. Right?
Yeah. So old Butternut Brad Edwards drove this thing back in October, and he's a little different trans brake button setup. I'm a right-hand trans brake, left-hand bump button. He's the opposite, and he likes to let go with his index finger.
Right.
Guys from Asheville.
He's a weird dude.
That's enough. That's enough about
Mountain
that.
Hillbillies. There's something else up there.
Something different. Mountain oysters, mountain hillbillies, whole 9 yards.
Right.
Anyway, so when I let go of the button, which was on the back side, which is not normal for me, when I grabbed the steering wheel, after that, I grabbed the trans brake again. We figured out,
Right.
which is not ideal.
It's less than optimal.
Yeah, that doesn't really. Although it probably would have still outran Andy Mack, but it's neither here nor there.
Right, yeah.
But so it restarted the boost ramp, completely botched the run. So I took it down, found some wire nuts and some crappy wire from O'Reilly's. We got this thing ready to rip. We're gonna take her back up there, try to haul chicken feed instead of chicken shit this time.
That's right.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep, right through there.
We're A to B.
Went A to B.
Right. We went to the 330, which was planned.
Yes.
We blew part of the car off.
Meh, happens.
It was extra. We didn't need that anyhow. Right. So we went A to B, kind of slow, but that's what we had in mind anyways. And was it pulling a little right?
It did out there. Yeah.
Right. It looked like it. Maybe
Yeah. So we need to put a little rear steer in it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good start. Riding wheelies and stuff.
Yes, we went straight to the moon.
Straight to the moon. Well, we can go to the moon, but it's not going to come back down.
No, I carried as far as I thought I could. It decided it was not coming on down on its
So you
own.
chickened out.
I did. I did chicken out.
Right. Well, that's probably the smart decision. So we kind of missed that, but we were kind of in no man's land because different turbo, different setup. It's really moving out right there. So. But that's easy fix for tomorrow. And now we've got some pitch data here to build a wheelie control table on. So even if we miss it in the future, we got something running in the background.
Yeah, we won't do that again.
We won't do exactly that. So that's good. It looks like it's going to be really, really quick. So consider that a win, I guess.
All right.
All right, Mark's wheelie. Let's look at the data on that a little bit. If you'll look here, on my big screen, this pale blue line is pitch. This data comes from the Davis VPS. You can see back on the start line, we start off at 0 degrees. At the gear change, we are at 1.94, and we are headed in the wrong direction quick. You see, we get as high as 6.3. Before it's all over with. But anyhow, right in here, we're really starting to get in trouble. A little bit more than we bargained for somewhere in here, you know. So what I do is I just create a wheelie control table in my 2D tables in Holly. You can do this several ways. You don't have to do it this way. But this is my preferred method. And once we get right through in here, you can see we start to pull, right there starts to pull 4 degrees, 10 degrees, 15 degrees, 20 degrees. Now this is just a start on the table. I'll refine it as we need to, but I pretty much guarantee you this table just activated like this would keep it out of trouble like it was in last night. Now, obviously the best way to make this work is to fix the thing mechanically so that it can't get in that trouble in the first place. That's a faster way to do that. And we're doing that too, but if that isn't enough, we've got this running in the background. We'll refine this over time, fine tune it, and it makes a big difference. But you kind of got to get one good pass in like that to get the data, because you don't know exactly where your trouble spot is. So you need that pitch data. But anyhow, we got it last night. Now we're moving on. All right, Ray, looks like you got some parts.
Man, we got some parts. Got some axles overnighted from Mosier. Dan White hooked us up.
Right, you're back in action here.
We're back in action. We're got one in. Gonna hit on the other side.
Right. So yesterday or day before, you got into some tire shake, bent the ones you had, and kind of put a stop to the party.
Yeah.
Right.
Time to pop the top at that time. But I think we're good to go now.
Put a stop to old Maximus for a minute or two.
Yeah, kind of.
Right.
Took the wind out of repair shoes.
Yeah. What's your YouTube channel?
Maximus Racing.
Maximus Racing.
Yep.
That's easy enough to find. Cool. All right. We'll see what happens here in a minute, I guess.
All right.
What are we doing?
Well, we are pulling a transmission out.
Yeah.
When I say we, I mean they.
They are pulling transmission. You were standing here talking to me.
Yes.
Being famous on my super bad
Yes,
TV
I am.
show. Yeah. So anyhow, we got no second gear.
Well, we have no reverse.
We got no reverse, but the round before it acted weird when it went into second and killed the ET, and here we are. You know. So this confirms that something is awry in the transmission department. So now we tear it apart and see what's jacked up.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Mark always needs something. They ain't got out drag. Wow.
Oh, yeah, that thing looks like shit.
The whole weekend.
You guys know what you're doing over there?
They need somebody who's good at doing stuff.
Real good at doing something. Real good. All right, Lyles. We got one decent lick in today.
Pretty good, really, for the heat.
For the heat, yeah. Track's been
Really, the only ones that went down fast.
right.
There were some passes made that weren't so fast, but
Right.
I feel like what we ran today
It was pretty good for the
pretty
day.
good for the day, and probably something we can probably work off of for Sunday when
Right.
we're actually racing.
Exactly.
We're hearing rumors that we may get another one tonight. I mean, it's already 10:30, but such as LightsOut 14.
Yeah. Never
We found
know.
a couple issues, right? Like we found that the V-Bandit came loose, possibly was losing some Freedom units there.
Right. Yeah, we were having a little bit of trouble winding this thing up. It's
I think maybe we found it.
right. It's usually super easy, and it's been kind of a struggle. But anyhow, maybe we got that.
So, I mean, it's back to doing kind of what it normally does, and that's just go up and down the racetrack. So, the guy
Exactly.
we ran next to was top sportsman guy. He's actually the previous world champion in NHRA, and we ran. That's a low 6-second, high 390, low 4.0 truck, and we walked away from him from about 100 foot home. So I felt good about it.
Yeah.
Yep,
Right. Mark's transmission's tore up,
getting it fixed.
but we think we're getting it fixed.
which means we're going to be pretty raw tomorrow, but maybe we can figure something out. But anyhow, that's enough for this right now. We'll do some more tomorrow if I can. It's so hard to do these videos and tune stuff at the same time, but we'll see what we can do.